Candidate A, what is your name?
Teacher, candidate A is me or Chantel?
Okay. Lily?
Me. Okay. My name is Lily Huai and you can call me Lily.
Okay. Okay. Candidate B, what's your name? Yes, what's your name?
Chantel.
Okay. So Lily, where do you live?
I live in Kampochina, Maldives. Yeah.
Okay. Chantel, how do you come to school?
I come to school by the car
Okay.
of my parents.
Okay. So now I'm going to ask you about the people around you. Okay, Lily, tell me, why are friends important to you?
Friend is important to me because I think we can study together and I can share my feeling to them and they can give me some advice about the things. Yeah.
All right, Chantel, what is the best activity you can do with friends? Chantel?
Instead center is lagging.
Yeah. Oh, Chantel is in another one. Okay. All right. Okay, Chantel. Okay, Okay, Chantel. What is the best activity you can do with friends?
I think the best activity that I can do with friends is
Yes.
do the homework with them
Okay, good.
because we can discuss with them, talk with
All right,
them.
good. So now teacher going to show you your set. You pick set D. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, in this part of the test, I'm going to give each of you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it on your own for about a minute. You also need to answer a question briefly about your partner's topic. Okay. So, Lily, you go first. I'd like you to talk about this. Okay, I'll show you your question. All right. So I'd like you to talk about the use of technology in education in recent times. First, you have some time to think about what you're going to say. Right? You may start. Lily, you may start.
I forget to open my mic.
Oh.
The technology that I use in education is Google Classroom and like Google, and I can get my word in Google Classroom and I can find some information in the Google that can improve my learning, and I can find some exercise in online.
Okay. All right. So, Chantel. Oh, yeah.
I haven't.
Oh, you have to stop some more. Okay. All right.
Okay, I think technology is very suitable for all students because they can find many type of exercise and do many work in the online. Yeah.
Okay, good. So, Chantel, what is one use of technology in education? What benefit can it bring the user?
The technology that I can use is, can I talk, Sam?
Yeah,
That
can.
the technology that can use in education I talk about is also the Google Classroom. We can answer the exercise given by teacher using the Google form. as it is more easy. You can click and send the answer directly, and it's faster.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
now this is your part. Wait, Okay, now Chantel, here's your task. I'd like you to talk about one kind of environmental pollution. First, you have some time to think about what you're going to say. All right, now you may start now.
The environmental pollution that we see is the air pollution. This is most caused by the factory, the gases, yeah, released by factory, or the gases, the hydroxide gases produced by the car, and this cause greenhouse effect, cause the air pollution, and this can cause a lot of health problems like asthma. Then it is not good for health. Then we are responsible to reduce the risk of the air pollution as we are citizens.
Okay, all right. So thank you. Lily, can you name another type of pollution? What can be done to overcome it?
Another environmental pollution is like water pollution, and the government can organize some campaign to clean the river and pick out some rubbish at the riverbank. Yeah.
All right, good. So now I'd like you to talk about something together for about 3 minutes. The task will have two parts. In the first part, you will discuss something with each other for about 2 minutes. Then in the second part, you will have another minute to make decision together. All right, let's begin with the discussion task. Okay. Okay, this is the discussion task. Okay, now talk to each other about, first, here are some reasons why people do extreme sport. Now, you have some time to look at the task.
November 24.
Okay, now talk to each other about the reasons why people do extreme sport.
First, in my opinion, why do people do extreme sport is to overcome fear. Is because whether extreme sport is very fair, but it's very interesting. So people will like to do extreme sport. And how about you, Chantal?
In my opinion, that is because they want to be part of the community. This made them become more brave. This made them become like they can join the community.
And you are true, Chantal. And I think that extreme sport is people do extreme sport is also because the thrill and excitement of the extreme sport because extreme sport is very interesting and very happy. We can forget anything and play that sport. Yeah.
Besides that, in my opinion, the extreme sport can burn calories and tone muscles. This helps people to have a healthy body. This helps them to use the racing time.
You give a good point, and I think that people do experience sport a sense of accomplishment. It's because when we accomplish the extreme sport, we will feel very happy and we will feel very we will feel like we are doing something that very thrill and first. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Now you have about 1 minute to decide together which is the most popular reason people do extreme sport. Okay, you may start now. Which do you think is the most popular reason people do extreme sport?
In my opinion, I think the most important is that people do extreme sport because it can release stress. Because in this era, 21 era, everyone is very busy and the world is very busy. And I think they need to release stress through the extreme sport as after the fears is it can release the stress.
I agree with Chantel because I think that every people will have their own stress and they need to release their stress. Yeah.
Okay, so Lily, in what ways does extreme sports influence people risk-taking behavior? In what ways does extreme sport influence people risk-taking behavior?
Mm, I think extreme sport is very first,
Okay,
but it's very interesting. Yeah.
okay. So how about you, Chantel? In what ways does extreme sport influence people risk-taking behavior?
I think the extreme sport it cause people to more more important.
Okay, so thank you.
Okay.
That's the end of the speaking test. Okay, wait, teacher stop recording first.